Hello viewers, welcome to Joy's Kitchen. I hope you are all doing good. Today I'm going to show you a very simple but very delicious mushroom recipe. I call it mushroom kosha. Kosha means when we put lots of spices and then we make like a thick gravy kind of curry. That calls kosha. And I'm using mushroom to make it. It's pure vegetarian, but trust me, it's so yummy to eat and it's so good with roti, paratha, pilau or rice or just like that on its own. It's so yummy. So I'm gonna show you step by step how I'm gonna make it. Just stay with me, and it's very simple. It's nothing complicated in this dish. So yeah, you're gonna enjoy this recipe. First, in a large mixing bowl, I'm gonna mix all the spices together first. So I'm gonna show you what spices I'm gonna use. So I'm using around 2 tablespoons of plain yogurt here. Because I'm using just 2 packet of mushroom, which is 100 gram, so 200 gram of mushroom. It's not too much. So 2 tablespoons of yogurt should be fine. But if you are making more, add a little bit more. This yogurt gonna give a really thick kind of gravy texture and it's so yummy. I'm adding around 1.5 teaspoon of turmeric powder. So around 1.5 teaspoon of turmeric powder. This dish is so yummy, trust me, if you make, and it's so simple. It takes so small time and it's so good. And if you're vegetarian, this is like so good for you. 1.5 teaspoon of roasted cumin powder. This is just normal cumin powder. You can use the shop bought one, but this cumin powder I made, but doesn't matter, they're both gonna work. So 1.5 teaspoon of it. Now I'm gonna add around 1.5 teaspoon of chili powder. Chili powder, it depends how much spice you want, but this mushroom recipe, especially that one, tastes much better if it's a little bit spicy. And don't worry, mushroom gonna soak a little bit of spiciness, so don't be afraid to add chili powder. And chili is good for your body anyway. And 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. I'm using 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. Every other spices I'm using 1.5 teaspoon, but that one I'm using 1 teaspoon, a little bit less than other one. And around 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder. In fact, garam masala powder I'm using only 1 teaspoon, a little bit less than other one. So coriander and garam masala powder I'm using just 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. So I'm adding around 2 teaspoons of salt. Salt obviously taste wise. It depends how much mushroom you are making. So 2 teaspoons of salt should be fine for my mushrooms. And now I'm gonna add actually mustard oil. Trust me, this is the main ingredients. You have to use mustard oil if you are making this dish. You can make with vegetable oil, but you're not gonna get the same taste, trust me. So add around 2 tablespoons of mustard oil. This mustard oil and all the spices, I'm gonna mix them together now. Oh, already I can smell it. The smell is so good. So I'm mixing the spices first with the yogurt. I'm just making like one thick kind of spice mix. I already actually cut my mushroom. I'm using brown mushroom for this dish because I feel like brown mushroom is a little bit more nice texture and more mushroomy. You know what I mean? You can use white mushroom if there is no problem in it, but I prefer brown mushroom a little bit more than white mushroom. So, but they both gonna work. So you can see I just make them like chunky pieces. You can leave them whole if you want, but I cut them because I want to go my spice inside the mushrooms. Now I am actually adding these mushroom pieces. And I added 1 teaspoon of garlic paste and 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. I forgot to show you before. So 1 teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste. And now I'm gonna marinate or mix this mushroom with the spice mixture. And I'm gonna put it marinate it for 5 to 10 minutes. It's not very necessary, but if you have enough time, just do it. Because after that, the mushroom gonna taste much better. So 5 to 10 minutes, I'm just gonna marinate after mixing my mushrooms with the spices. So in another pan, I added another 1 tablespoon of plain vegetable oil because I added mustard oil before. Now I'm not adding mustard oil. So in this plain vegetable oil, I actually chopped 1 large onion, and I'm gonna fry this onion till it's slightly golden brown. It's just 1 onion should be fine for that amount of mushroom, but if you are cooking more, add more onions. So I'm gonna fry them till it's golden brown or lightly golden brown. So after around 2 minutes, my onions are lightly golden brown and soft now, you can see. And that's the time. I don't need to make my onion too golden or too fried. It's just when it's half done. Now I'm gonna add all my pre-marinated mushroom here. You can see all the spices actually gone through all the mushrooms, so I can smell it. Because but if you make this dish, you're gonna don't waste all those spices which is in the bowl. I'm actually gonna wash it with some boiling water, and I'm gonna add it with my mushroom. So you can see already the mushroom looks so yummy even it's not been cooked. This dish is so good if you are a vegetarian or if you are trying to lose your weight. Trust me, it's so good. It's very good. And it's so flavorful, because sometimes people say, oh, mushroom is a little bit bland, and there is like few ways you can cook mushroom. Who said? You can cook mushroom in million ways. So this is one of the way actually. So now I'm gonna wash that bowl, and I'm gonna add like around 3 to 4 tablespoons of boiling water in it, because anyway my mushroom gonna release some water, so I don't need too much water. I'm not gonna make this dish too watery. So now I'm gonna cover it, and I'm gonna cook my mushroom for 3 to 4 minutes, just like that. So I was been cooking my mushroom for 4 minutes, and I uncovered it, and you can see already the gravy is a little bit reduced, and it's almost done. I don't need to add anything, everything is perfect. Now I'm just gonna add 3 to 4 green chilies here, just to give a little bit of flavor. They're not gonna give any spiciness anyway. I'm gonna cover it, and I'm gonna cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes, and after that my dish gonna be done. So after around 3 minutes, that's how my mushroom look, which is done actually. Now I'm gonna switch off my hob, and I'm gonna serve it. So you see the whole dish actually took not more than 12 minutes, and it's so easy, so simple, and it's so flavorful. And if you love mushroom, you're gonna love this dish, because it's so yummy to eat with anything, with paratha, with bread, with everything. So here you go guys, this is my mushroom kosha. It's ready for you, and you see it's really easy to make. So just bring all the ingredients and make this dish. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel, and follow my recipes, and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And trust me, you should make this dish, and you should enjoy with your family. So bye bye, ta-da.